We're Tyler and Christian Daly, and this is day one. Day one is all about starting now, not one day, working towards your goals and passions, working to create the life of your dreams. And so what we're doing here today is mountain biking. We're meeting up with Braydon Bringhurst to mountain bike and learn some skills.
We got into mountain biking, ski season had just ended and all the snow was gone and we wanted to keep doing something. So we decided we'd buy some mountain bikes and get into it.
Am I looking at you? Holy shnikes. God, these are pokey. Yeah, we're good. My name is Braydon Bringhurst. I'm a mountain biker, filmmaker, ordinary community member, and I'm here in Boise, Idaho. I've grown up here and I just love this place, so yeah, that's who I am. So originally, I never wanted to be a professional mountain biker. I just really kind of have followed the passions that I have, and filmmaking is one of those. I've always loved bike riding, and as I've just continued to grow and evolve in life, opportunities came, and mountain biking has become a big part of my life. I love being involved in the community. I love giving back and helping other people enjoy riding. But I love filmmaking and showing mountain biking, so it's kind of a fun combination of just keeping things fresh and switching from one thing I enjoy to the next. So some great resources for me along the way of developing my mountain bike skills has been just friends that ride mountain bikes, and then also going to YouTube and looking up tutorials and looking at the best riders or the people that I want to ride like, watching them and studying what they do, and then just going out and practicing, because you know it's a sport that I hope to be able to do the rest of my life till I'm 80 years old or something, and that's people are doing that. People are out there mountain biking at that age, and I'm 34 years old, and hopefully I have a long life left. And so I just want to become the best rider that I can be. And so searching out those sources of friends and YouTube videos and anything really I can get my eyes and hands on. My biggest failure in mountain biking has probably been, there's been a couple. The biggest one is when I was so tired and exhausted from a big ride, and I still tried to push through and do something kind of crazy. And I ended up getting really hurt. Hurt my back. I still have a bolt in my wrist because I didn't listen to my body when I was tired and fatigued. I tried to do something that if I was fresh, I would have been fine. But because I wasn't and I went to go do this skill, I just melted and crashed super hard. So it's a very good lesson I learned. I wish I would have just had the ability to know that before I did that. And the way that I approach it is, when you're developing skills on a mountain bike, you should never just go out there and send it. I know that's a trendy thing, go out there and just huck your meat and send it, but I am not a fan of that, because you know, you break yourself off. You know, you're a new rider, you come out, you push yourself, you crash really hard. You're probably not going to want to come back out after and do it more. So I've been working on a film for the last 2 years, and it's called 8,600 Feet, and it's about my process of going down to this famous trail, this iconic mountain bike trail called the whole Enchilada down in Moab, Utah. And I go down there, I show the process of me failing and trying to figure it out, coming back home, training, and then going down there and climbing it. And there's a lot of films out there that are just like, hey, here's this crazy whack dude, he does this crazy thing, and everybody's like, okay, well, I've seen that before. I didn't want that. I really wanted this film to show the process of like development and figuring out a hard challenge. So that's the premise of the film. It's gonna be free on YouTube, no paywalls, just available for anybody to view, and so I hope it's a good thing. One thing that I really love about being an ambassador for mountain biking is I love sharing skills and tips with beginners to advanced riders. First thing is we're gonna start with your pedals, okay? Now, look at your pedals right now. You have one crank all the way down and one all the way up. And if you think of it like going over a hill, if one pedal's all the way down, is there gonna be a lot of clearance underneath that? It's probably gonna scrape your pedal, right? So when you're on the trail and you have one foot down like that and one up, that one is gonna grab a rock and it's potentially gonna throw you off your bike. So first thing, we wanna make sure those pedals are nice and parallel to the ground. So feet parallel to the ground. When you're running, your heels are up, right? When you're going down on a bike, your heels are actually down. So you drop your heels, that'll keep your foot on the pedal. If you're up like this and you're going down the trail, you're gonna bounce right off your pedal, okay? So heels down, it keeps pressure on your pedal and it keeps your hips and weight back a little bit so you're riding through the bike, not on top of it like you're gonna go over the handlebars. So on the mountain bike, we want our elbows up and out, okay? That's gonna allow us to put as much power as we can into the front end of the bike. I'm gonna grab your handlebars and you're gonna get up into this position.
So like that?
There you go.
And
Bend your knees just a little bit, elbows up and out. Spin the pedals around. Okay, right there, drop those heels, pedals stay flat. There you go, weight through the legs, elbows up and out. There you go.
one question I have is I've been trying to work on bunny hops and I just
Okay.
really struggle with getting my tires up.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice in that?
Sure, yeah. So a lot of people think when you're mountain biking, it's about pulling the bike up. The reality is when you're jumping, what people don't realize is before you jump, you're actually really pushing into the ground. Like you're really putting a lot of downward force. So when you're on your bike, the more you can push into the ground, the better you'll be able to lift off the ground. So really the work is done before you bunny hop.
Explain braking to me. A lot of
Okay.
YouTube says like feathering, and I don't know if that means like this or if it's like lightly. Explain
Yeah, let's do a drill. So the question is braking, feathering. Think of your car. If you slam the brakes on, do the brakes lock up, or do they go and do the ABS system? Right. As soon as that tire locks up, you lose control. So if you're out there mountain biking and your tire starts to skid, the control is gone. You're destined to wherever the bike is going. It's like skid marks on a road around a corner. They go right off. And so we want to keep that wheel turning. You want to think of your brakes like a dimmer switch, not like a light switch, not on and off, okay? So one way to work on that skill, because it's a skill, learning how to modulate the brake, is this. So what you'll do is, we'll do it with the front brake. You'll bring this seat up into your armpit and you'll try to walk the bike without it going like this. You'll try to just keep it a really smooth movement, I guess this is what I can say. Yeah, you want to keep the bike right up in your armpit and keep it very smooth. We want to avoid this. Give it a shot. There you go. Good job. You're doing good. It's okay. Keep trying to get that braking smooth. Good job. Yeah, look at the improvement. Good job. Do you see that though? Do you see how that can help you with the dimmer switch goal? Is it's like we want to make sure that we're doing that type of braking, and as soon as that tire starts skidding or as soon as you start to feel it lock up, you back off just a little bit. And then you work those brakes in, and yeah, it'll help you a lot versus being on off. So I think for this session, working on that fundamental riding position when you're out there on your ride and doing it 10 minutes a week, and then doing that braking skill, you're gonna see massive improvement.
Thank you so much.
Yep, of course, you guys keep crushing. Okay.
We've got a hat and t-shirt for you.
Oh, you're so nice.
Hold the bike.
Thank you. The branding of this looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are for
Oh,
you.
this is
Thank
cool.
you so much
Yeah.
for all your time.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
We just want to say thank you to Braydon Bringhurst for taking the time to come and teach us, and you should all go check out his video, 8,600 feet.